Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Martin. This is Boom Bricks and welcome to another Boom Bricks video. Today I've got a slightly different video for you. This is my first ever lighting kit video. It's actually my first ever lighting kit I've ever installed on a set. And I chose the Daily Bugle, which I love this set. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favourite sets, especially of 2021. And I thought, on display looks amazing. How can I make it look any better? I'll light it up. So the guys over at Daily Bugle, they contacted me. They sent me this set to try, so thank you guys very much, really appreciate it. If you want to buy any of these sets, do head over to Daily Bugle's website. You can use my code BOOMBRICKS and you'll get 15% discount as well. As you can see, you get a nice little black box in here, all your pieces in here, your lights, your remote controls, if you go for remote control and sound one, all comes inside this nice little box. There is a little leaflet in there which shows you which way you should put some of the connections on, and then also a QR code to find the instructions. That does take you straight to instructions. I did, however, just Google Daily Bugle instructions and it takes you to the instructions page, and then I typed in Bugle and found Daily Bugle. So what I've done for you guys is I've actually done a video showing how each light is installed. So join me after that, and what we'll do is we'll have a look. I'll give you my thoughts and rundown of this light kit for the Daily Bugle. So I was going to show you guys a little bit of a close-up of what there is on here. You can see there is quite a few lights in here. I love these light strips around the edge of the Daily Bugle sign. I think they are really, really good. The lights on the car are really nice as well, nice and bright. So you've got lights at the front and the back. There's also a light inside the cab as well. The only problem is obviously that being lit up. It's kind of connected now via that little cable. There's no other way to really do it other than do it like that, but it is a really good way of lighting that car up. And say you've got lights inside the buildings, so each level's got lights inside. You've also got, if I scan this up a little bit, you've got lights that run through the back of Green Goblin. Now say my one had a broken one at the back of Green Goblin himself, so that is being replaced. And as you scan towards the top, you can see here, if I zoom in, you can see here these pieces here are not Lego, but they actually put lights in there, so it produces that light that shines up. And there's also a really cool little flickering light there as well. So I love the way that little light flickers. And the lights for the Daily Bugle sign are actually pretty good. Not a Lego, but you know, that's the best way they could have done that. And onto the side where you see where I've got Mysterio hanging on, you've got lights that go underneath. Again, these are non-Lego, but they come with these orange 1x1 studs, so you can actually link them up. So that's quite a good way of doing some lights underneath the stairs. And I've spun it around to the back, and you can see here these 1x1 studs. You take out the Lego pieces and then you put in the ones with the lights on, so that's quite nice. I like how that lights that sign up. And as you go down, you can see there is 2 more lights at the back, which you can see are the street lights. Now they're quite awkward to install because you've got to get the cable through a 1x1 brick that's got a hole in it. So it's quite awkward to do that. It's quite awkward to get that to get in the right way. You can see also here where the units are. So these are the actual little soundboards and the speakers. So you can just pop them in there. They're kind of out of the way. If you want to make them a bit tidier, I think you could hide them a bit better than I have, but I've just kind of shoved them in the back there as well with Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. So I've kind of just popped them in there. You could probably hide them, like I say, a lot better than that. But the way it looks is absolutely amazing. As zoom out, you can see it lit up at the back. So there's a few little lights at the back because you're not really going to see them unless you've got a 360 display. And I'll spin this back round and you just see it all lit up again. I just love this. I think this is really, really cool. And the lobby light is amazing as well. So that is just the box again that you get with these. Get some little details there saying that they're assembled in China, which I think a lot of the sets are all assembled in the same place, and their head office is in Estonia. Like I say, the delivery on this was probably 6 to 7 working days, so it was actually pretty quick. And I'll just open this up and show you what you get inside. So inside you get basically all these little bags. So each little bag comes labelled. So you got label bag number 7, so they'll come labelled up in there. And these are the manuals you get. So you get your instructions there, which is a QR code. And also you get this user manual, which just basically shows what you should and shouldn't do with the cables and how things should and shouldn't plug in. So that's just like a handy little guide. So guys, I hope you like that part of the video. It's maybe a bit easier for some of you guys to be able to see someone actually installing to find out where the lights go and how you do certain bits. If not, there is instructions on their websites, which are just step-by-step photos showing you what needs to be done, what bag and when. I thought I'd do a video to show you guys just in case you find it easier following a step-by-step as someone else does it. It was not very easy. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't the easiest one. Perhaps because it's the first lighting set I've ever done. I probably should have chosen something a bit smaller to start off with, but I really wanted to light this up and I thought, you know, I'm going to have to get this one done. So yeah, I kind of jumped in at the deep end and done probably one of the hardest sets available. And yeah, I just thought, why not give it a go? But the actual overall outcome is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you this, guys. So we've got a remote control here. I've plugged this straight into a 5-volt adapter, so just like an Apple charger or a Samsung charger. You do get a battery pack there, which I found is not powerful enough to run the lights and the sound, so I've decided not to use that. I will be buying a hub another time, because you can buy hubs off their website, so you can connect it straight in and get multiple sets running at the same time. So I've just plugged this straight in. So I'm going to turn it on, guys, and we're going to show you how this lights up. and it is pretty cool. Just looks really nice. The sound, you can probably hear there, you can turn the volume up and down. You turn it up and down. And you've got different modes, so you can see there's a different mode there with little lights flickering at the top. I love the way the lights flicker at the top, it looks quite nice. It's quite atmospheric, which is quite good. So that's pretty cool. And then the third mode it's got is this one here, which lights all of that. Classic, absolute classic. But I love that one, I think it's really good. You see it goes through the levels. And if you press the same button, it does cancel it. Press the sound button off, it cancels that. You can go through each level as well. So level number 1 is obviously the ground floor, there's a bit of noise there. Second level is quite cool. And then third one is lights at the top. Keep going through, you got his J. Jameson's office, top of the building, and then little car as well. So you can have all of these on individually. You don't have to have them all on. You can have 1 or 2 on, or you can just leave it running and it'll actually just go through a little cycle, which is quite cool. So I really like that. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's really good. So I'll turn that off for a second because you can have the sound off and just have the lights on. So if you want it to sit in there in the background with all the lights, it looks absolutely amazing. There is a couple of little warnings I need to let you know as well, is some of the cables, because they are very, very small, you have to be quite careful with them. I damaged one which is on the back of the Green Goblin, but Game Bricks, I contacted them straight away. Within about an hour or so, I got an email back. We've exchanged a few emails just about what piece is damaged, and they're going to send it out to me free of charge. So that's pretty good. The customer service so far seems absolutely amazing. So I'm going to wait for that to be sent. But yeah, my overall thoughts, I absolutely love it. I think it is amazing. I think it looks really, really cool. I love the way it's all lit up. There is some lights around the back as well. So if I do turn this around, you can see there is some lights lit up just around the back there. So it just looks absolutely amazing. It looks really, really cool. There's a few pieces that you actually change as well. So there's a couple of these lights up the top here. They're unofficial Lego pieces. So they just clip in for lights, and there's a couple on the back as well which do that. So it just makes it a bit more easier, a bit more, you know, sort of better to light up this set. But I think it is amazing. I really, really like it. Can't wait to get my next one. I'm going to probably have quite a few sets lit up, or maybe the end of next year I'm going to have a lot of these sets lit up. Is it going to be worth the money, is what you're probably asking. I think, yeah, if you're going to have your sets lit up, it's going to definitely be worth the money. I think it looks really cool. You get a year's warranty as well, so they will replace any pieces that are damaged. And like I said, so far the customer service is really good. I love the way it looks, the experience of actually putting these lights in. Yes, it's fiddly at times. You do need to have quite, not small hands, but if you've got big hands, it's going to be quite awkward on some pieces. So if you've got someone that can help, then get them to help. It is quite fiddly in places. Don't rush it, take your time. Make sure you're getting all your cables in the right places. And yeah, just enjoy it. If you do get a little bit stressed doing it, then just take a few minutes and then come back to it. I obviously recorded it as I was doing it, so it was a little bit more stressful trying to record it, trying to get it so my hands weren't in the way all the time. And yes, it was a little bit stressful, but it does look amazing. The best thing was when you turn it on and it all lights up and everything works, it just looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, I would recommend these lights, definitely. Again, like I said, go to Gamer Bricks website, put in code BOOMBRICKS, you get 15% discount. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please also subscribe. Really appreciate it. Take care and see you again soon. Bye bye.